everybody! So today on Let's Build an Orky Thing, that's what I'm calling this series now because I'm not entirely sure what this is going to turn into. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be focusing, well, first of all, I need to work out what I'm going to call this fucking thing. A little bit too small for a stomper. Little bit too stompy for a Gorkanaut. I think, guys, this guy is going to become a Mega Dread because I was thinking about this the other day. It looks rather Killer Can-like with the big body, little legs, and then the arms and stuff. So this is probably going to be a Mega Dread. Not sure again on the weapon loadouts, but today what we're going to be looking at is I'm going to actually be. You're going to see me sorting out some of these surfaces. Obviously, we've got a lot of white space at the moment, so we need to break up this with some worky bits. We're going to be blocking off some of the other areas as well, such as like the back here. The back needs a bit of work, and we possibly might even be setting holes for exhausts. I actually don't have any more styrene tubing that's round, so this is going to be a bit interesting to see what I can come up with in regards to exhausts. I mean, I've got loads of these old till rolls and stuff, so we could see how they go, but we're just going to see how things go. But without further ado, let's get cracking. Right guys, so as you can see, I've kind of done a little bit more since the speedy part of the video was done. Not much, mind you, just some little fiddly bits that I couldn't quite do when I was oh shit, that slid down a little bit. I couldn't quite do whilst the camera was on because of the awkward position that I was in. Basically, I've kind of tried to make this a little bit more like a face. We've got like an eye here, and an eye here. I changed the eye from this headlamp type thing. Let me just move my light from this like headlamp type thing to this here, because this is basically, I think this is off the Wazdaka blaster bomber or whatever it's fucking called, the crazy orc jet, and it just, you know, it's like a laser type eye, like a beam. So I decided that's going to be his eye instead. Added this little metal piece here, looks like an eyebrow, looks like he's like I might add like another one there to make him look like he's angry. And then we got some like orky glyphs that I added just to kind of like flavour it up a little bit. I continued on and I kind of like blocked in a lot of these shoulder pieces here with some armour plates. I want these to be plasticard mainly because I want to mount stuff to them, other plastic bits. The back section is looking alright, and I also found some plastic rod. What the fuck was that I've just flicked everywhere? Oh. Let's move that over there. Yeah, I found some plastic rods, so I should be able to start doing the exhausts from this bit, so we'll see how those go probably in the next video. Got another orky glyph here. I love that big chunky orc glyph. That's like my favourite orc glyph that ever was. But yeah, so a bit of texture, a bit of detailing. I think the next port of call on this will be to maybe leave the front for the time being until I get a bit more inspiration for it, and then maybe work on the side bits here. You know, on the like this armour here. I mean, I might even just get some, like, shave these rivets off and add some of my own leg armour, just because it makes it look a little bit less like a toy and more like an actual model. But it's starting to come together, and that is the main thing. That's the main thing that I wanted out of this time spent building here. But yeah, so let me know what you think, guys, and do with you down below. Also, don't forget to check out the Facebook group, and also don't forget to check out the Instagram. The Instagram's got loads of posts on it for stuff that I'm doing. Oh, one more thing that I did. I leveled off this area somewhat here, just to make it a little bit more flat, because I think I'm going to... I've tried to end the episode, I'm not even fucking finished what I'm saying. So yeah, so I've got from Ramshackle Games... I don't know where the fuck it's gone, Oh, I've lost the bastard. Basically, from Ramshackle Games, I've got this kind of like weapon housing. It does have an actual gun. I think it's in the bits box. But I'm thinking of having that maybe mounted. Let me just move this camera up a touch. Hold on. So I'm thinking of maybe having like a shoulder-mounted gun. Like this, maybe like a flamer or something, I'm not entirely sure, but I definitely think I'm going to have some kind of turret weapon mounted on the top of it, maybe like some kind of gun that's got loads of DACA, you know, for anti-air or something. Just, you know, probably doesn't you know, have anti-air in the actual game, but whatever. I also started work on the actual main gun as well for this arm here. As you guys can see, this is kind of what it's currently going to look like. I pulled the barrel off it after I glued it because I wasn't sold on what I was going to do. I still don't know what weapons to give it. If I'm going to be using this as a mecha dread, then I can give it some crazy blaster kind of gubbins, so I don't really want a cannon type thing. I've got this big zapper thing here from the again from that blaster bomber, which fits quite nicely in there. That looks alright, and I'm probably going to go with this, mainly because it's got more worky bit gubbins on there, but also because if it's a cannon, like this, I've realised there's no like loading mechanism, there's no shells, no ammunition, so I can't really justify that, whereas this thing looks like it's some kind of a generator that generates power for this, so I'm probably going to go with that in the end. Yeah, so we've got some like assault cannons down here just for some extra DACA, I think, because I've been wanting to use this part for a long time. And then this is another bit from Ramshackle Games. This is actually a cast of an actual motor, I think, if memory serves. It looks pretty motory from what I can see, but it's just going to be add cool little extra gubbins. But yeah, guys, so that's it for this episode, for this video. Don't forget to like, favourite, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Facebook group. Don't forget to check out the Instagram. I've got more stuff going on the Instagram. But yeah, guys, all the links are in the doobly-doo down below. Thank you very much for watching. See you now, and goodbye.